Hello everyone. What's up? Welcome back to the new stream. We are back again, but this time, once again, a short stream. Yeah, लिंक डाल के आता हूँ. ठीक है, एक सेकेंड. साथ में चाय और सब भी नाश्ता वास्ता भी कर रहा हूँ. आ जाओ भाई. Doing watch party. Ah,
But that zone will be damaging their HP, and I don't know what could have been done at that point for AGAL, but Real United was just waiting for it. It's just unfortunate that they lost two of their players.
Saw Dinoculars used as well. Gives away the game for so many of these teams, but Real United not down now yet. Loud is here, as Guacos will be the next victim. A little angle seen by Rasha, wants to be abused, a double swing as well, making sure that no one survives the initial skirmish. And the Lions cannot survive longer. Down and now, 3 teams left.
Thanks to Aim God, Evos is still survived. But the dash coming out from Falcons, that was crazy. Almost ended up putting Evos to rest.
Now, this is an ending that we haven't seen for a long time. And no full squad in contention. 3 remains, 2v2v2. But we are seeing Moshi. And
wow, bro, loud and Evos.
been
क्या
putting that
बात है
much in
भाई.
the snipe already, but this is a place to really show up.
Look at the last 3 teams. How much do they have in surviving? Just 2 each. It's a 2v2v2. Evos, Loud and Buriram United. Evos are the defending EWC 25 champions. Now looking forward to EWC 26. Loud, they won the very first trophy for Brazil. And Buriram United won the biggest in the cabinet, that is EWC.
Jonah has been a heavy hitter for this game, but a box falls. Moshi, great shot coming in from the area. But the circle is shifting and everyone is just trying to find that space, but Loud is a little bit quicker to the zone. They have positions, they have the high ground angles, and it gives a lot of question marks for the rest of the teams for their rotations.
Well, as you say, first to the circle, first to the win. Let's see if they'll be able to pull it off. And God, not so much of contention. Even with a inhaler, he might not be able to survive. But he did manage to go for a clutch, a 1v2 in this fight. And now he has to deal with 2
Evos versus Loud. 2v1.
Help from Loud. That is the reason Buriram
1v2 है भाई.
shut down. But as you said, it is a 1v2. Look at him sneakily walking across, crouching, making shots. Loud have no idea, but KCP has spotted him. Aim God, SVD, can he connect the first? If he can bring it down to 1v1, it's better, but the information delayed. And as long as time passes, it is Loud that will surround him. And we know Nix, he's such a good player. And once he gets to the CQC, he will instantly put the player down.
He's rushing forward here right now. He's able to just go for the 1v1. It'll be really good. His shots go wide, but they're crunching from 2 different angles. The respect given.
Damn, Loud takes the first one. First booyah.
Booyah of the day.
Team Loud. Loud Snickers are the loudest to start the Free Fire here at Esports World Cup 26 Paris' Grand Finals. What a game coming in, and Nix, we knew he had this potential. They were waiting to get to the final, started off, and in the very first game for Brazil, they opened with a booyah.
Oh, this is what everyone has been looking forward to who's going to get that first booyah. But we also seen a lot of elimination from the other team that didn't make it this far. Let's take a look at the replay. This is where the knockout playoffs in PUBG modes, but it's just unfortunate that the pressure is on not only on those HP, but also on that zone on Phoenix.
Oh no, crazy work coming in from Loud as well. I think one thing's for sure though, we all had our favorites. We saw our favorite players just completely farming it out. But when it matters the most, that final
एक
moment,
सेकंड में
they
देख
were
रहा हूँ
prioritizing positioning
स्टार्ट
over these fights to give them so much extra advantage. To just give them not only the booyah but those extra placement points.
Yeah, they needed it. They wanted a good start. We've been seeing it. We even spoke about it, right? In the group they were in, they were very consistent. They ended up getting three booyahs, sorry, two booyahs to start things off. But Buriram United Esports, unfortunate for them, they had an opportunity. They should have been the ones closing it. Look at them. Without the booyah, they have 30, 31, 32 eliminations. If not for Loud Snickers, if not for Nix from that far angle finding a clash and helping Aim God out, we would have seen Buriram with the win.
I mean, we've seen this side Brim from before,
No,
even in group stages.
yeah.
Like they did manage to get 23, so this is not even close to the record that they have. But I'm really loving this side of BRU. The aggression is really needed, especially first the first match of the day, because it's not just a booyah that is needed by the team in this early parts. It's
Yep.
more of farming the numbers to get to that 90.
You know what's really insane? I think I said to them, well, it's going to be a bit more quiet from Buram United early, and it was. But throughout all of that, Jonah was farming so many eliminations.
Oh my.
Out of all of that, I believe he had like what 13 to 15
Yeah.
eliminations by himself. And for now, who better to break it down for us other than the analyst later? We'll be right back before we go to them.
जो भी नया है मेक श्योर टू हिट द लाइक बटन सब्सक्राइब करना भाइयों मैं एक चार्ट देखूंगा अब चाय वाय पी लो इसलिए
I moved from a small town to a big town like São Paulo, and they always hugged me, made me a part of the family. We started with a little since we are W7M in the past, and now we are Fluxo W7M. Literally hugged me and made me part of the family. I feel that I'm part of everything that's happening, and they give me the chance to come here, and for real, it's like
ऑल्सो कुछ एक चैट में लिंक पिन है
really real. Mostly important game on Brazil since they made a chance for everyone first to be here, first to play. Like the owner of Fluxo Nobru was a professional player from nowhere, become the highest, the toppest guys in Brazil.
मैं रख के आ जाता हूँ
Everyone knows Nobru in free fire.
कर देने
I
से
think
लेकिन
the most important thing about games is the feeling that make you feel part of and to give your chance to
आता हूँ मैं
be yourself. Never came to Paris and never came to this side of Europe. And it's incredible. We went to Eiffel Tower in day, night. Paris looks like an art piece. Everywhere you look, it looks like an art piece, literally like a movie. So it's very, very beautiful.
teams are arguably some of the best teams that we have in the competition today, and they have a lot to try and earn today, taking over the Southeast Asia's team. They really, really want this. And of course, Loud coming out with 33 points and 22 eliminations, Kajito. What an exceptional start for our Brazilian teams.
Yes, of course. But if we're talking about Brazilian teams, isn't it also we're surprised to see Lost got sent back really soon to the lobby? And RRQ from Indonesia was the one who got them sent back. I mean, yes, RRQ did drop at Delta Isle and they had to fight their way through Lost. They managed to get out. I mean, I am pretty proud of RRQ today, even though they didn't get that much points. They had to fight against Falcons, which they managed to edge out. They also had a very intense meeting with Twisted, who almost got them twisted. But all in all, EFOS Divine was also very phenomenal. I mean, that was crazy. The last fight with Apex as the last man standing, I am just so excited.
I mean, and of course, we want to see all these teams do incredibly well, but it looks like they are leading the pack at the moment. But of course, we're going to get the game started sooner than later. And let's throw it over to Tash, Lucifer. Let's go.
And also Neptune. It's okay. I haven't forgotten you. Now, we are hearing right now that Loud is currently the team that is leading the pack, at least in terms of Booyah. But points wise, though, it's still in
I know, Mayu.
favor of Buram United. After all, it is the first map, but showcasing our skills on the second map when everyone's in momentum is going to change.
Yeah, well, definitely it needs to change right now because from what we're seeing, they're already one third of what is needed right now to be able to activate that match point. But judging from where everyone is dropping
चलो
and the flight path that we've seen,
JMD.
despite the fact that this is my favorite map, the skewed flight path or skewed flight path that we've seen might have forced the team to go in for those hot drops. But look at that, Team
अपनी
Luxor
टीम कहाँ है इधर है
and
ना
Apex Gaming. I think they're going to start it off on that gold course.
Sahil Jad is the closest, and there it is. Bullets being rattled. Mini Uzi, but also a scar on hand. Dash from Butsin. But Sahil don't know
हम्म
how it's being used, but I don't think he
साहिल
has the
गया
resources for the very start. And Butsin
रिवाइव हो जाएगा
gets the very first elimination of our match two. I really like that you mentioned this match point. Everybody needs to understand it's no more about getting to the top of the charts. It's about reaching 90 points. And that's what EVOs want to do, but will be failed because of Cypher. AGL also missed their opportunity just because of how Buriram somehow in the very
90
early stage
points
it looked like they were about to shut down Buriram.
Yeah, I mean, the silent AGL was
90 points
almost getting
hey
into it.
Jinesh
But
Dada
now,
hello
with
assertical fan
Cypher,
121
they're now ahead
welcome to the
of
stream
Evos. But we'll have to see though, because we still have Ray and Rasia in play. And look at what Pecker coming from Ray. This could be the game changer if in case Do moves up that hill. But knowing Do and knowing the potential of any other sniper in this competition, he will not be going there.
It's going to be very interesting because we've seen so many resets coming through from EVOS this early. I would say round disadvantages have been, I would say, saved so many times from these teams. Regardless, as we look through the area right now, no one's really too actively going for fights. But the southern side, though, very interesting to me.
While we were discussing about how the southern side would be where teams will be fighting out, Buriram again find one more on EVOS. It seems like Buriram is looking unstoppable. They do not want to stop, but so does even Tag. Sahil Jat might have been lost, but now an opportunity for Shoto. Maal spotted, but damage is the only thing that was done. No knock, and good for Shoto is the entire RRQ is still not here, so Tag is rallying towards this fight.
And from what I'm seeing, we have three teams on the southern island of Purgatory, and Fire Brigade might need those fire trucks later on because RRQ then managed to start it off, but a lightning zone just to make sure that they have limited advantage when they try to go in for a rush on Central, and they are targeting Team Apex Gaming, but Team Apex Gaming knows what they need to be done. Lightning zone is here, just hide out on those rooftops.
And most
बनी
importantly,
गया
we're also seeing the rotation of
बनी ने
Lost
जैक को
happening
कर दिया
on
रिवाइव
this side. Lost currently wanting to catch up in the points that they had missed out
so we are
on.
3 up or 4 up
Drone on one side here, Tag onto Evo's players, but Abax from downtown managing to steal the point
अबे
first. But they're not
ट्रोल गया
done yet. Being so
ट्रोल डेड
aware of the positioning where Yago is entering
नूर
and
भी
trying
डेड
to help
नूर
save
डेड
this fight.
Very difficult for MIBR loss. They were not only fighting with one team, but AGL, look at Cypher. This might be a distraction because his teammates are close by. But defending a 1v1 is going to be difficult with Yago lost. MIBR lost. They already went out with 0 points in the
जैक भी गया.
If they do it, it's going to be even more tougher.
You might be right with that Cypher being the bait. And there goes the push. The first time ever in EWC, we see that knock up
Ice
with that
wall.
vehicle. And they only have one left out of MIBR lost. But nothing is lost right now. A full revive has happened.
Yeah,
Plus Zirtil one man.
again,
Alive है
fighting
बस.
against EVOS. Aimgod takes a bit of damage here. Barrows bought a bit of time. And throughout all that, Apex has already been stolen away into the lobby. Aimgod tries to go for the reset. Valiant dashes away to safety for the time being. EVOS stuck, rushes forward. HP so very low by Aimgod. But now,
Tag eliminated.
gonna be swarmed by all the members of AGAL, not able to survive.
This is why your skills are important. Electrotherapy protecting them for far so long. That is the reason EVOS couldn't fight back. They had only two members.
He
They
was
weren't getting taken down. Thankfully, that's not a full elimination, but there was an elimination that happened. That
बन्नी
forced
चलो
them to
भाई.
engage again.
बन्नी
Falcons
भाई ने
have to
ट्रोल
come
और
back.
जैक को बुला लिया.
How is their comeback?
LSU, they can come back right now. They are just going in the edge of a circle, still hanging on that south side, and they thought they might be able to find someone on central, but they were a little bit too late to party right now. But from what we're seeing, they are gathering all the loots that they have, and they're just going for the basic gameplay. Silent in the beginning, and then deadly towards mid to end. But the only question though is how are they going to find their way
अच्छा चलो
into
नूर भी हो गया
that
चलो.
circle?
We are
It's
four
just
man
a
up.
few moments before it closes in and the second phase shows up, but the battle
We are four
begins
man
from
up
the
again.
very
नाइन्थ पोजीशन पे अपन है. टैग.
What's happening? Abax will be able to
अबे
find
टैग
someone.
एलिमिनेट हो गई ना यार. 11th
Looking for
पोजीशन
the
पे
80-90
यार.
Valiant Dash. And now another
भाई
inversion. 9 eliminations.
we have to come at
AGL, what they missed out because of Buriram in the previous
around
game, they
over
couldn't
here.
make it happen. 30 points, what
4
Buriram
तक तो
needed.
आना
Now
पड़ेगा
they
भाई
have to do
इस
it.
गेम के
That's what
बाद.
we've been talking. Buriram won the
9
last title.
अराउंड
They
20
won
पॉइंट्स के पास पास आ जाए
UPI
ना.
champions of 25. Now they want an EWC championship in their name. Falcons, they want to get back to their winning ways that they had in 24. They want another EWC title for themselves. And 6
जैक
points
गया. जैक डाउन.
In this situation
बलान.
as well, the lull, the silence is
जैक
breaking. The
डेड.
other side of the map is very interesting as Fluxo does manage to hunt down the members of
ट्रोल भी
EVOS
डाउन.
somewhere there.
ट्रोल डेड होगा. डेड है.
So
ट्रोल
far,
डेड है.
EVOS as well suffering heavy damage. This map, what looks quiet on this side, is hectic on the rest of the areas.
LSU though, because we are looking at Lost right now, who might be chilling like a villain at this moment, but we are seeing a few players, not only from Team Falcons from the south, but also RQ from the north. So the pinch might happen right now. But again, we are just waiting for the shift of that
बन्नी इज हियर.
next phase.
लाउड है बाजू में.
And
आरआरक्यू है.
two of the three of the teams are in there right now. And look at the numbers that these players has been bringing in. And we have highlighted already, Brim United. The number that they can put in a fight, that only shows why Jonah and Moshi is the best players so far in this lobby.
But you see in the mixer frame, there's Duke.
Mm-hmm.
That was the reason how AGL almost looked like they would survive. Did not still, but now this is game two. Perfect reset. A lot could change, and that's what Falcons also want to. MIBR lost. They want to change their fate from getting out of 0 points to at least something. But it so far doesn't seem to be the case. Even SAQL, they want their points, but Maal 77 says that is going to
टेंथ.
be an elimination. And right at the riverbank will sweep away SAQL's chances once again.
Well, Mal, the deadly sniper from Indonesia. Now, right
एनटी.
now, moving solo.
एंड.
Reza Squad still not found in this map, but I know there is a plan. They are the mastermind into the stealth mode with that stealth vibes, using that more skill. They might be heading in to where this engagement is happening between Loud and MIBR Lost.
General taking a lot of damage right now. Bare Life managing to just survive. The pressure coming in from Loud, this high ground, gives them so much value. But Joker, on the other side, they're managing to pick off here, but Loud hasn't been moved quite yet. The lightning zone does come through. General falls, and now Keroro, the Falcons, decide to join in as well. BZP still hasn't picked up away. Keroro finding a nice angle to work with, goes a bit wide, finally getting that shot onto Nyx, but the Falcons as well are suffering heavy damage. Pina, Keroro fall, and right now both teams are barely alive. What are they to do here? Because the
179 to bail it out, but he is certainly surviving at the bottom of the hill. And RRQ now charging in. They will get it on fire. That's an added elimination. But can he hold
Thirst
on to
team
it?
alive है
Can
भाई.
he make a comeback? They're close by. If he holds on
End
to
teams
it,
are alive.
they might get surrounded once again.
Now that's one thing that we can depend on fire. He can go for the extraction while the rest of the team is setting up. But there goes on fire launch pad right now, but it was Limit who was been taken down by a different squad. AGAL has inserted a coin. He is now ready to be the next challenger in this battle. But from this moment, once the second to the third phase is closing in, we expect the teams to slow down. But I guess they are chasing and hungry for those points.
You want to be able to keep up. Again, we started this map one third of the way to match point. You don't want to allow a team to run away with that. We talked a little bit about Buram United having a quiet start, and this map in particular has been extra for them as well. However, positioning wise, they look really good right now, taking their time, and it's just open areas in front of them. They don't really have to really fight their way into the zone.
I guess
Fighting their
loud
way in
का
is the only name of the game today. Everybody has to because of the match point condition that they have to fulfill if they want to
लाउड
become
का
the champions
लाउड
of
का
this
बूया
tournament.
है लग रहा मेरे को
So
फीलिंग आ
far,
रहा है
the
लाउड
best start that they
बूया
have
ले
had
जाएगी.
here in Purgatory. How do they get out of it? They go back towards the vending machine to recover their players first. A revival point is also close, but they have enough coins and they will get the player back up. Four all strong together.
Now, so far for Fluxo, they do have three of those team boosters put up, and one of which would be the out of zone buff. So that's one reason why they can soak outside of that circle. But there's one thing that they need to worry about. The shift has already moved to campsite, and we've seen AGAL already holding on, taking a high ground, and this is deadly, especially in this kind of situation. Same goes for Evos, and Rasia is just waiting for the opportunity. Might be able to pull out that launch pad. A little bit of exchange, though. Hands it over to Ray, just in case they need to pull out. They will be able to do it and fly away.
This situation here, the wait is on. I mean, both teams very, very comfortable in their little corners of that map. I'm just waiting for this initiation to happen now. Now, looking at everyone right now, the Lion plays from Fluxo and Lion later on a rotation would be interesting to see
एक
how
सेकंड
they're
chat.
really pressuring the members onto the other side here. No one is truly comfortable, regardless of whether or not they are in the zone.
RQ is happy they got this spot. Falcons left it and the circle still keeps the position of the containers and they will keep it. AGL, however, they know about this position. Falcons, because they left this position and moved towards the vending machine, they also have an idea. So right now, RRQ have to be wary that their enemies in the closest surroundings and especially that they're out in the open, anybody could target them. But targeting, when we speak about it, Twisted Minds, they did that in Group B and took the top spot. And now what do they do to get those points?
Well, let's see, though, because they are very close against Team Falcons and also trapped from behind, and they get the next phase's circles. So no one will be moving away from campsite, but for those who are surrounding as well as jumping in across that river, trouble is brewing. Brim United against Fluxo once again, and let's see, though, who's going to win. The lightning zone has been triggered, and no one is moving that much because they don't want to hit by that bolt maker. But from what we've seen from Fluxo, they are just holding their ground, not letting Brim United in. The gatekeep is on.
Yeah, the high ground here is good, but Wasana great to take away that space, and they are going to collapse. Great win from Fluxo to take away that space to keep the rest of Buram United at bay. MT7 just now almost getting knocked down here, but I'm loving the fact that they're so patient in keeping them away. Now, Buram United forced to reposition, but meanwhile for Lost, gonna take this fight head on against AGAL.
MIB are lost. So far, still no
जो भी
elimination.
नया है
But
make
can
sure
they
to hit the
stay
like
alive?
button, subscribe
How
करो,
many kills do they
और
have in total?
if you want to
Is it
donate
enough for AGL or is
through
it enough for
UPI you can
Falcons?
also donate
Fluxo
that.
finds their very first.
We
Damage
are
done.
at 10th and 11th position.
With the Bison finds Baro.
भाई
Opens the opening and they're all stuck in the
LOS तो
doorway.
क्या ही मार
But
रही है.
Sigma also caught out. Surrounding with the glue walls. General jumping across the board. And Rigby finds another that's nameless. And then the last to answer.
Final
Rigby
11th में आ गई loss.
will be put to rest. And MIB are lost. Turn the tides.
Oh, stuck in one trailer when they thought they will be able to go for a pickup. And with one glue wall, they do have the windows open. But speaking of windows open, window is opening for Team Falcons, especially with limit on those knives. And same goes with Twisted Mind. And who is the target? The one the two remaining players make that one or none about one remaining players out of Freedom United.
Yeah, cannot really move. Russia is still around.
नेटबॉट ने डाला
Whether
है.
or not he's gonna be able to survive all the
क्या
way
लगता
till
है
the end.
कौन
That's where Twisted Minds
लेगा
are
बूया?
targeting the world now to take out Trash
बूया.
and be able to take away space from the Falcons. Now it's going to be difficult. You don't know where exactly everyone's gonna be. The lack of information keeps the players at bay. And while all of that is happening, Joker had already been knocked down there by Made in Brazil loss.
MIB a loss. They needed this opening, they needed this start, and now they're getting eliminations. But the next best team after AGL going out is going to be Twisted Minds with 10 eliminations. But RRQ, they instantly get put down.
आरआरक्यू भी गई.
This by Fluxo.
भाई वन.
87, all of them together put RRQ out. And now Twisted Minds, they have another challenge with Falcons throwing the melters.
6 teams remaining, 4 full squad in this fight. Twisted Mind still holding on, gatekeeping. Team Falcons not to get in, but on the other side,
गई
Mojo,
ब्रू तो
a
गई.
player from
अब लाउड
Malaysia.
बाकी है. लाउड का एक प्लेयर बचा बस.
Now the battle is not yet over. It is MIBR against Fluxo right now. But from what we see, Bunzin is just that aggressive F590 hand, and the rest of the squad is just waiting. They split up on a 2-2.
Fluxo, they need this chance. MIB a loss on the other end. Rigby, the man who was finding the openings, he's been taken down. Giyu is the one. The glue wall will protect. They will be able to bring the player back up, but there is MT7. He puts the player general down, and Fluxo are turning this around.
अल
They need
लाउड ले जा ये भी क्यों?
one confirmation on Rigby.
फाइल का अबे.
Extra one, and here goes the
बी-
last survivors from
मैं बीचों बीच फाइल कहाँ से मर गई?
instantly trying to put one player out, but he will get knocked with the max 7. Coming down to a 1v1, and it's MD7
भाई साहब.
that ends MIB alone.
MIBR लॉस गई.
Total collapse happens. They have to
इट्स
push forward here. Twisted Minds
1v4 भाई.
loud with another
ट्विस्टेड माइंड से ले गई भाई.
one and all. Twisted Minds patience will be
लिए
rewarded with a booyah.
Patience truly is a virtue. No, they didn't really rush in against opponents right there. They know the timing that they have to take. Even got a few elimination from afar. As I always say, aggression from a distance. And this is where they can get all those points. The only question though is
क्या
it
खेली है
enough?
फ्लक्स तो क्या खेली है
Is
ब्रो.
it enough? I think that's the question everybody's
मजा
asking
आएगा.
themselves.
एफएक्स ने
Where
जो
would we fire? Where would we
उसको
fire? Especially
एमआईबीआर
with
लॉस
Twisted
को
Minds
किया ना
being down by
एलिमिनेट.
4. Twisted
मजा
Minds
आएगा.
are
उसको
still
तगड़ा
alive.
फाइट दिया
They're
भाई.
on 12 points. Everybody else is wondering, is our
नाइस
elimination
नाइस.
as well as placement points
कितना
enough
बजा
for
मैच?
us to get back towards the top 5? Because I think at the end of game 2, that's what they're looking
8
to do.
मिनट में.
It's a good story as well for Twisted Mind right now because imagine I'm ending the previous map or starting this current game with only 5 points. So
Yeah.
they
But glue wall will protect. They will be able to bring the player back up, but there is MT7.
game, but I'm really looking forward to some of the shuffle that will be happening on the leaderboard in a bit because there's a lot of engagement that we've seen from that match.
We are starting to see, I would say, the consistent teams really just rise to the top, right? But most importantly, right now, I like to say that despite some teams being not being able to come play or at least shoot back in map one, are starting to rise again in this map.
You can
भाई
see Loud was happy about it
करंट
because they know
पॉइंट्स
what's
है
happening in the lane.
नावी के
MIBR
पास
is actually looking to put them
1750.
on top. However, Twisted Minds from Thailand, this is a team that while
बाय द वे
they
लेट मी टेल यू भाई.
who are in
अगर
top 5,
एसएटीएल जीतती है
this is the team that
बाय
can
एनी
really
चांस
challenge them.
एसएटीएल
They
विंस
managed to get the second
तो
win.
ऑब्वियसली एसएटीएल को
They
उसका
did grand
क्लब
job.
पॉइंट्स नहीं मिलेगा.
Here, we were expecting that anything can happen. You
ठीक है.
cannot
तो
count on one team. If you think
उसी
Buriram is
चीज
going to
को
get it, no, right now just Twisted Minds did it. Buriram should have had the first booyah, but Loud got it. A lot going on throughout our matches now.
You did mention a second booyah, so technically this is a second booyah of
Yeah.
Twisted Mind all throughout the competition.
नावी has 1750. Vitality
Only made the
has
top 3, 4 out of 3
1150.
when they played in Group Stage and Group B.
Alarin 200 points. Fatal Fury
This is just them
200
switching
points.
it up. What I was expecting was just mine to be just all out aggressive.
Yeah.
They tried to do so in game number 1, but it did fail. So why not change it up?
Yeah, I mean, changing that was always really good as well. Throws the, your teammates
एसएटीएल कौन सा नंबर पे?
other teams in the lobby
अबे एसएटीएल कैसे नहीं है ब्रो?
as well. But what I really like to see as well is just really being able to just really take your time, being really patient also, right?
What the?
We have teams that are really, really aggressive and high
Hello, everyone. Carol Bombshell here. It's a pleasure to be here on stage with you guys. Are you guys enjoying Free Fire? The first two match was amazing, but not as amazing that was for this guy over here, Trap, the team captain for Loud Team. And of course, you guys had a great start today. The start was a booyah for sure. It was amazing for you. So, how important it is to get off to a strong start in the finals so you can reach the match point? Como é que foi para vocês começarem já com um buiazão aí, né? Já tirar essa pressão aí
Week
de
2 है ना.
casa? É muito importante para vocês já darem esse primeiro buia?
I don't know
Com certeza,
how.
a confiança que já estava alta vai ainda mais lá em cima. Um Bui e um top 2 agora, mesmo com as
Achha, it
dificuldades
has
que
not been
conseguimos quebrar os
updated of
galhos aí.
them.
E é isso, não sei ainda a posição que nós está na tabela, mas estamos muito confiantes.
Awesome. Agora me
Unlimited
conta uma
one,
coisa. A Loud
six
Team has never won a WC
hundred
before. What
dollars
does
ठीक है.
it mean to bring the first AWC Free Fire
इससे
championship
12
home to
कितने
Brazil?
points?
Time brasileiro nunca ganhou o EWC, isso é certo, a gente já sabe. O que significaria para você, como jogador, e para o time da Loud serem os primeiros campeões do EWC?
तो
Seremos
16
os
था है,
primeiros
कहाँ
campeões do
से
EWC?
points मिलता है?
Se tudo correr bem, vai ser incrível, né? Porque ninguém ganhou ainda no Brasil.
Free Fire
Então, quando
है.
você consegue uma coisa única, é ainda mais satisfatória. E a gente quer muito ser
Honor
campeão.
of Kings and
E ser campeão
Trackmania.
por causa de uma coisa que ninguém tem, que é
Chess,
a melhor
chess का
equipe.
LCQ होना
Amazing.
बाकी है.
So basically, what he said was, I'm going crazy right now because getting the first booyah here give us such a great confidence. We get more secure. We can team up even better. We are really happy, but I'm definitely going crazy because I want to know in which position we are in the standings. We know that Brian was in the first after the first match, but right now we want to know in which positions we find ourselves. And of course, being the first Brazilian team to win at AWC 26 would mean a lot to us, especially representing Loud right now. We know that we can get there, and that's our mission and our goal for today. Thanks so much for the interview, Trap. We wish you the best of luck for you guys. And of course, me and you are going to watch a lot more of Free Fire. So keep it up with us, and back to the studio.
Champions Rush will be activated once the team crosses 90 points. If no one attains Viva, the team with the most points at the end of 10 matches will be declared the winner.
มันเหลือแค่สามตัวแล้วก็ต้องขวาสวยกูรักให้สวยซ้ายดาวยังเหลือซ้ายลงนะยาวดิมึงก็เขียนไม่เอาดิมาดิมาแล้วแม่ยิงหัวกูเด็ดเอ้
Lion ले गई ना.
Ooh, look who's here if it's not MT7 and Iago. The two best snipers in Brazil. I mean, of course, we have a lot of best snipers in Brazil, but right now I want to talk with both of you because there's
$1 million है
a
भाई prize
celebration
pool.
going on in Brazil soil, but I want to know all about here at AWC 26. MT7, you share with us your desire to be the MVP, but also the winner here. So, what's more important for you right now, the MVP or to be the winner? Qual que é o seu maior desejo? Você contou pra gente que você quer ser o campeão, obviamente, mas também o MVP. O que que você preferiria agora?
Ah, com certeza, sem sombra de dúvidas nenhuma, ser campeão. Mas se vier o campeão MVP, já tá bom demais pra mim também, né?
What it happens if you're the winner but Iago is the MVP? E se acontecesse de você ser o campeão e o Iago MVP?
Ah, não, tá de boa. Aí depois eu pego no Brasil e tá tudo tranquilo também.
Oh, that's okay, because he can be the MVP here, and then I will, of course, get it back in Brazil when we are back home. But Iago, your finally back in a World Championship. What is the feeling to be back here at AWC after 2 years?
हम्म।
Você tá de volta num campeonato mundial e qual que é o sentimento de estar aqui
और
dentro do
इसमें
ringue?
तो होगा ही
É
ना।
sempre muito bom, né? Disputar em alto nível, ainda principalmente no Mundial, como EWC também, que é muito importante para todos. Então é muito bom. E agora espero manter para muito tempo aí em vários mundiais.
Did you see that Baby Gold said he wants the MVP and also be the winner? What do you think of that? Você viu também que ele
ये तो
falou que
अपडेट ही
quer
नहीं
ser
हुई है।
MVP e ser também o campeão? O que que você acha disso?
Bom, é muito bom para ele, mas só que acho que todos os outros que estão aqui também sonham
हाँ।
e querem ser MVP. Então é um bagulho muito difícil e todo
ई
mundo,
स्पोर्ट्स अमेज
graças a Deus,
जाके
tem que ter
देखते
esse
हैं
desejo,
इंस्टाग्राम
essa
पे।
ambição de ser, querer ser MVP e ser campeão. Então ele tá certo.
Well, if his desire is the desire of most of players here, he definitely right because all of us wanted.
Well, those first two matches definitely set the tone for this finals day of Free Fire at EWC 26. We expected the teams, certain teams, to come out hot, and boy, did. Buriram, especially Buriram, the first match, outstanding, and you were casting it too, Neptune.
Yeah, I was excited in there to cast and as well to see them play. And from what we've seen in there, that's just the usual way for Buriram United. Just go in and grab the numbers as early as possible, so that just in case anyone can catch up or they lose out on one game, they already have invested a few points.
And I'm excited to see what Buriram is going to be doing on that third match because this last match, it didn't get as many eliminations as we expected them to. Talking about teams that weren't really performing that well in the first two matches, we got to talk about the Indian teams. A lot of people were expecting them to come in hot. They're currently just not being able to perform against the top dogs. We'll see if maybe a switch up is going to happen with those squads. But I know you want to talk about Evos.
Yes, I want to talk about Evos and RRQ in particular because boy, oh boy, my teams were booked and busy the first two maps. I think it's just a little bit unluckiness when it comes to the drop zone because especially RRQ, if you're talking about Purgatory, that means they're gonna have to go through a lot of teams. And yeah, it was right. They have to go through Falcons. They have Apex coming on their way. So it was definitely a hard early game for them, especially at the Fire Brigade. They were also forced to be separated by Fluxo. They lost Abai. That was a huge hit. So I think and I hope that RRQ could be more wise when it comes to the rotation and maybe change a bit of their drop zones on the next coming games.
Oh, what I know is Evos is hype right now because
Yep.
AIM got that 1v2 clutch towards the end. That was phenomenal.
Yes.
I was expecting that he will be going down. The zone is behind him, and two opponents is already closing in.
Yeah, they were definitely closing in. I think nobody was expecting it. Good thing we don't have a behind the scenes camera in our green room because the screams that you would hear, the reactions that you would hear, we might have to end up bleeping a lot of stuff here for the broadcast. Talking about teams being loud, we got to talk about the Brazilian squad loud.
And speaking of not, filming anything in the back because my girl Carol is going crazy,
Yes.
obviously for the Brazilian teams. I mean, I was saying these teams have arguably been some of the greatest teams in international tournaments. So getting the win today. It means so much more to them for their region. And honestly, I think it was like all three of them advanced from obviously the group stages. So to have all three Brazilian teams representing, but of course, Loud is leading the pack in that one. After that first booyah, I mean,
चलो भाई
very,
GMD
very happy from the
the
teams.
third game.
Feeling really good about this, and it looks like they're still incredibly motivated. But like to come out with like I thought it was 33 points from the
Third and the
first
last
round.
game,
Not
which
even
I'll be
last,
doing watch
but
party.
just kind of saying like, I wonder where we're sitting. I'm itching to see where we're sitting. I mean, knocked down to second place, but still very much in contention to win this thing.
Yeah, the Indian teams were not able to continue on with the consistency or the momentum that they were able to get yesterday. One team that was able to carry on some momentum coming into the first two matches was none other than Loud. They started off hot and they're feeling confident too. We saw them willing to take fights early on.
Yeah, especially in Salon, Eco Drain, they were just rocking that fight. And anyone who goes into the compound, anyone who goes into Eco Drain, they will expect a roaring lion in there because, like, not only does it have a vending machine, just in case one of their players will be knocked out or eliminated, they can easily go for a revive and do it once again. That's four teams, if I'm not mistaken, four teams or three teams who introduced themselves against a lion, and lion stayed alive.
I mean, they're carrying that same strength from the survival stage yesterday. So not only did they get their gifts, they were in survival, and we didn't know where they were going to place, but they have that same sort of passion and aggressive play style that we saw from yesterday, bringing it into these today's games. And it looks like, I mean, Lions going to be leading the pack. They're doing incredibly well.
A team that wants to stride that lead as well, just make sure they kind of hunt that down and don't let it get too far away, was the team that actually just got a booyah, Twisted Minds.
Yes, Twisted Minds were also very amazing. I mean, they went from getting 0 placement point and just 5 elimination points to getting a booyah. That is quite a turnabout. I mean, that last game, 17 elimination points. That was awesome for Twisted Minds. And mind you, this is only the second booyah that they have the whole entire tournament. So I think things are looking up for Twisted Minds. Also, Thailand has got 4 representatives at the EWC
Ooh,
2026
I mean, I threw
right
my
now.
cards at the first Twisted Mind
Right,
wins. Neptune
right.
doubted me. I don't know.
Right. So I think personally, it's not just Buriram United Esports that we have to keep an eye for. It's also Twisted Minds. They are slowly getting their points by points.
Yeah, I do agree. I mean, Twisted by the first time when we saw them, they're all aggression. Get no regards of whatever placement they get. As long as they get elimination, it
Yes.
doesn't matter. This just, probably they tried it in game number one. And as you called it, they didn't do too well. Only 5 points out of that game. And then a second, like, let's be a little bit smart. Let's play it safe. And you've seen how well they distanced themselves from all the engagement that happened and did manage to get that big booyah.
Yeah, we talked about earlier as well player performances. If we go back to the first match for Buriram, Joanna, 13 eliminations, absolute carry, and then we saw what Evo's, what In God, if I'm not mistaken, was able to do in that one versus two. Is there any players coming up in this next two matches that we're gonna be keeping a close eye on, Conchita?
I do think that Joanna's still gonna kill it. I mean, Buriram has two person that I'm keeping an eye out for is Joanna and Moshi, because let's not forget that 6 elimination points he got in just one game. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna go easy on them. The other team should be gunning for Buriram United Esports right now if they don't want to lose those points.
And one personality of Buriram United that we know of is they want to steal away the MVP from each other. So Jonah is already in there, Moshi
Yeah.
already show up. So I won't be surprised if the combination of the Russian support, Wasana and Get High will be grabbing the next one.
And I mean, we've seen a massive improvement from them, even from EWC in 2025 as well. Like this team obviously have, won their World Series, and now not only do they want an MVP, okay, who doesn't want that? But now if they can win that World Series and then EWC 26, imagine that trophy wall, guys. God damn.
We're not asking for much. We're just
Not
asking
much.
for just win everything for the year. Why not? Talking about all these players, one player that I would like to see him being able to show up here at this stage as well, that maybe he hasn't been able to in the first two matches, and we know he performed really well in that group stage, is none other than Yago for Loss. Loss, we expected them coming in hot with what they were able to do in that group stage, but at the moment, they're just not putting themselves in that kind of position and going with another
चलो मैच
talented
स्टार्टिंग.
team, and I think we have to mention him too, Neptune, is MT7. I feel like we need to see some of those pop-up performances that we're seeing from the other players.
Now that you mentioned the both players right now, so I know it's not news to everyone that Yago as well as MT7 has been rivals for a very long time. There's also a little bit of replacement happening, and you know how it is in Brazil. They go in for those battles. So I really love to see them face off against each other, but that means that they have to go 1v1.
Well, let's see if maybe we'll end
बेस
up
कैंप
seeing
किधर है?
that
रुक, आ रहा
1v1. Match 3 is ready.
कॉपीराइट
We're
लगा
just
तो
taking a couple more weeks
किसको
before
कॉपीराइट
we
लगेगा भाई?
reach that threshold
परमिशन है
of
तभी कर रहा हूँ,
format
पागल.
90 points.
परमिशन है भाई, परमिशन है रे,
Yeah, but
तभी
we
कर रहा हूँ.
very much see
वरना
that
इतना तो मैं भी पागल नहीं हूँ कि
Joshua down here.
बिना परमिशन के करूंगा भाई.
Your OG duo of Free Fire right back on the desk. And man, are the games hot today. Buriram absolutely streaking hot in game number one. But game two, Husky, they fizzled out.
Yeah, they did fizzle out, and it was
परमिशन
something
पूरा है भाई,
that
प्रॉपर
we've been
परमिशन है भाई.
waiting for almost more than a year.
Yeah.
This is one of the definitive
मित्तल,
moments
वेलकम टू द
for them
स्ट्रीम
to
मैन.
fill up that cabinet, the
चलो JMD।
They're a third of the way there. They are more than 30
अबे
seconds
माफिया क्यों नहीं?
behind.
अच्छा आज वॉच पार्टी है ना,
I
भूल
think
गया था।
a couple more good rounds and give it 2 or 3. BRU, they are going to be in a prime position to take it all back.
And it looks like we are ready for our game already. At Shrines, do we get a hot drop? Because we know EVOS as well as MIBR loss usually do drop by here. But thankfully,
कर भाई
they
सो
are
कर।
choosing
मैं
to stay
सो नहीं कर
strong
पा
as
रहा
well.
हूँ क्यों
MIBR loss
मोबाइल
will
से।
not be disturbed for the time being. But
क्या
let's
लिखा है
see
भाई, रुक जा
what
मेरे को
is
देखने में।
all granted
टॉक
as
कर, क्लिप भेजो ना
these
सुना। अबे
players
चल बे,
from EVOS
तू
get
टॉक कर, मैं नहीं
exposed
करने वाला
in
भाई
the
ये सब।
outer regions
ये
of
सब
this
काम मेरे नहीं है भाई।
open on towards refinery. And Fury, on the other hand, is confident in
11th
his
अपन
duel with the
11th
kings of refinery themselves, RRQ.
My understanding is
MVP तो ये बन रहा है जोइना।
that is now playing in
यहाँ
MIBR law, so General not going to be playing this game. A second thing is also
करो करो मिथिल भाई,
BRU.
टॉक करके ना
Would love to go to cover
वीडियो
Shrines,
भेजो
but
सीधा
is
ग्रुप
now
में।
preoccupied by Lion instead. BRU up against TAG once more.
Will the Indian squad wake up here in game number
अबे
3?
ब्रू वर्सेस टैग हो गया बे।
It's usually the Thai teams that have found dominance thus far
फल
in
फला
this
गया बे ब्रू वाला।
tournament. EWC 26 gets
अल्ले बेटा,
shut down. And it
फल
looks
फला
like
गया।
we just needed Mustacho back on the desk. As Team Apex Gaming absolutely shut down their plays. The
और
Moshi
बे
Fiber. Can they
फल
get
फला
it
गया,
done?
फल फला गया ब्रो।
1-1. Moshi
और भाई
Fiber
फाल्कन के फैन कैसा है?
beforehand. Scurrying away
और भाई
as
फाल्कन,
quickly as possible. No more solid
कौन
side
फाल्कन
movement.
भाई? मैं तो कोई फाल्कन वाल्कन को नहीं जानता, ना टीम को जाता ना।
More! And they did it!
भाई गई।
That's gotta go high all thanks to them.
बुरी राम गई भाई।
On his head because
आज
that
तो
was
हमारे
a
सेटेल ही
sad
जीतेगी,
moment
देखना।
for BRU. RQ come to life. They find
देखते
EVOS
हैं।
at
पर क्या
50
फायदा कुछ
seconds
नहीं है
to
भाई,
stay out of this. They have 2 more
जो अब
minutes
पॉइंट्स में
to
आएंगे नहीं,
make
अपने
their way back
पॉइंट्स ही
into
नहीं
the
आएंगे अपने
frame.
पास।
He does have the hook gun in space, but not much cover to work with, so this should be the third confirmation for the Kings of Kings.
क्वालिफाई होने के बाद ही तो
But BRU
सेटेल
themselves, they have
8
to
लाइनअप
find
आई है सेटेल के अंदर भाई।
Little bit of a civil war here between
मैं भी नहीं
RRQ
आएगा
and EVOS
मालूम नहीं,
Gaming.
स्नैक्स का ही देखा था मैं तो क्लिप।
Apex Gaming, who were literally at the very
मैं
bottom
कोई
of the
फाल्कन
table
वाल्कन का फैन नहीं हूँ भाई।
and
12 नंबर पे, इधर भी 12 नंबर पे यार।
rise up to the top. They have no idea who they took down. So I don't know if or not it's
लेट्स
gonna
गो
be a successful game
ट्रोल।
as long as they can maintain this momentum after winning out that initial gunfight. Loud up against Falcons on the other hand, mixed with the background
एक तरफ
noise.
से सेटेल ठोकरी,
At
एक
the
तरफ
moment
से
of pay, they got that done
लाउड,
extremely well, and now they're going in for
बीच में
another
पीस
round.
रहा है
They start to
फाल्कन।
push here.
मजा
Isolated
आ रहा है
Falcons
भाई
not
देखने
losing
में।
him just yet, but Rap cutting down the distance here. Max 7 in hand. Carolro's about to be popped, and he puts him down
ले
into
भाई
the cloud. Beautiful play so far from the Brazilian squad.
now no out of that for Caroro. Trap did say during the interview with Caro that they are feeling really good after the first booyah.
लिमिट है
They've
बस
been
उधर।
champions multiple times, and one of the things that is missing is this EWC trophy and the World Series
ओ
finale.
भाई लाइन को
And
देख।
now, RRQ, also a team that only finishes second. They're definitely looking to break that curse
ये
and move to the
चुदेगा
nearest stage. Right around the corner, that's going to be Joker down RRQ with their 6th point.
गया बेटे ये तो।
And that Lion left their player all alone outside just for a little bit of a distraction. And this was that replay, a phenomenal performance from Shoto. And he just shut down the hopes of putting
और
himself
मिथुल भाई
even after
आज
that
हॉस्पिटल नहीं गए?
one
हॉस्पिटल,
shot for your three-time world champion
अस्पताल,
team.
अस्पताल
Got in the first spot
अपनी
here
बंदी के साथ।
at the Esports World Cup. They get taken out of the lobby prematurely. EVOS on the other hand, Lion after Lion, they'll hunt down. We just saw RRQ find one earlier. Either way,
फ्री
it
फायर
is
की गेम
going
खेल
towards
तू भी
EVOS.
ना
Looking
भाई,
for shots from the back. Man does not have
हमारे
enough
बस
at
की
this
बात
point.
नहीं है फ्री
He's
फायर।
going to be regretting bringing
फ्री
that
फायर
smoke
की
in, but it is going
गाने
towards EVOS.
गेम खेल तू
On the
भी।
other hand, bumping into
आगे देखे भाई,
another Brazilian squad out there.
मैं पबजी नहीं खेलता भाई, फ्री फायर तो बहुत दूर का बात है। अपने दो लौंडे गए हैं,
Cutting down the distance slowly
मे
but
भी बनी
surely.
रिटायर रिवाइव वो दे देगा, रिकॉल।
And allow SHUL to pull in a couple of
ओ
rounds.
शिट।
Let's see if Bunny can make that rescue mission happen. MT7 could get pushed right now by Twisted Minds. Bob wants to provide long-range support, but he's getting pinned down as well. Twisted Minds with the pieces in place, getting
चलो भाई,
support from afar. Bob delivering on the platter. Twisted
दोनों
Minds still
रिकॉल हो
on the
गए।
tracks.
Yeah, you sit on my shoulder, buddy. I'll pick you right up.
5 बजे आ गया सैटरडे आज।
Brought right back
और
in.
कैसी रही तेरी डेट?
Gets caught out.
ओ भाई ट्रोन ने आते ही
Moving up atop the tent.
लॉस के बंदे को डाउन किया, नॉक किया।
Exposy looking for the vending machine. And Butch is in. Will be able to
नूर
take
ने
him
बन्नी
down.
को कर दिया
But the vending machine failed on his mission.
अबे भाई सेटल का फाइट दिखाओ यार। अपन अभी भी 12 नंबर पे भाई, वो लोग इतना मार रहे हैं फिर भी।
But earlier on, when we saw BRU get
सब
wiped
तो
out,
किल
they
चोरी हो
were
रहे
in
भाई।
lead post, so Team Apex Gaming now have full control of the southern side of the map. Lion not in a good
अरे
spot.
सेटल आ गई है।
Evoz catches up to RRQ again. The
ओ
reroll, the young gun.
ओ
RRQ is the one that gets the drop, but Evoz
गई भाई
finds
यार,
him,
रिक्यो।
and they
चलो
lock in their 5th point. Now
वन मोर गन।
57 is gonna be a troll.
अबे यार इवोस तेरी।
Sacrifice that finisher.
Yeah, you can't roll the one and only EVOS. 6 eliminations in hand already. Unfortunate for SHUL. They were all spread out on the battlefield. MIBR lost on the other hand. Bumping into Falcons yet again. This one just does not end. Empty sexy down on the ground. Round A7 on a high ground here. Has got the Winchester in hand. Pina in shooting distance. In the crosshairs of Raone. But he does not get the job done. He has to be pushed off here. It's on fire.
गया।
Catches up with him and
लॉस
finds
गई क्या?
the SVD straight to the head. Raone was looking for the vending machine but prevented. And Yago's gonna turn tails here, trying to get out of there as quickly as possible. But the hit list has been
नॉक कर रहे उसके पॉइंट्स नहीं मिलते।
MIBR with their
अरे
first
नॉक कर
win.
रहे उसके किल चोरी हो रहे सारे, देखना।
Do they
RRQ
gonna be able to get
ब्रू
away from this Falcons
लॉस के
team?
3 बंदे
They
हैं,
know exactly where he
ऐसा भी।
is. And this is gonna be the end for
भाई टैग
MIBR.
मार रही है,
Yeah.
मजा आ रहा है देखने में।
Just to confirm the elimination, Yago can hide all he wants, but
Oh
there's
yeah.
no escape
90 पॉइंट्स में पहुंचना है भाई।
of the Falcons.
और
MIBR
ट्विस्टेड और लाउड
with 9
क्लोज है
points.
भाई।
And that puts Loud and Twisted Minds in a comfortable spot. Both teams who have had a booyah so far now leading the pack just because BRU is not in it.
On the next
अपने
update,
बंदे
we see
है
the
सर्कल में।
capability of even avoiding the hit list. That was unfortunate, man. You try to
यार
sneak
इसी
around
बात पे मिथिल थोड़ा सा यूपीए हो जाता है यार।
one way. Brilliant play, brilliant strategy out of Falcons. And now,
अब अपने एक बंदा।
Bobs versus Fluxo. Bobs MT7 as the rest of Twisted Minds use the zip line to cross the battlefield. Diamond has got MT7 in his crosshairs. MT7 on the other hand, focusing on the airdrop. They want to make sure they've got the weapons of choice to take on Twisted Minds as well as the utilities. But the Bass with the advantage, M590. Oh, needs another one. Almost messed that up. But MT7, the sniper, just could not take a decent CQC.
Yep, Twisted Minds with a daylight robbery and an extra point under their pocket. Fluxo forced to run away. Pot shots headed towards the
पॉइंट्स
B
डिफ है
side. He
बात।
needs to hold the fort
भाई
and stop
बहुत क्या
the isolated troll.
एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी पॉइंट्स
Forcing
डिफ है भाई वो।
space at the sub for MT7 to come back into the lobby. Fluxo
अबे
surprisingly
यार आते ही मर जाते भाई।
as a team
इवोस तो मालूम नहीं भाई,
southern side of the map.
हमें ही
Usually,
टैग कर
we
रहे
see
हैं क्या।
dominance out of the Thai squad
आप
here.
भेजो
Falcons put it up
इनके,
early.
अभी 8 के यूपीए कर दो।
Both of them have one booyah each.
मेरे पे खुद नहीं है।
Put it up out of the equation as well.
अपने तो भाई लौंडे बस रिवाइव ही हो रहे भाई।
Will be the biggest threat
अपने लौंडे अपने लौंडे आधे रिवाइव ही हो रहे बस।
a booyah for themselves on this Kalahari map as well in their run here at EWC 26.
जब जब देख रहा हूँ किल फीड में इधर
As far
ऊपर,
as points are concerned, they did take
रिवाइव,
away
बस
control
रिवाइव
from
हो
the
रहे।
Falcons. In fact, Fluxo hasn't really looked very strong on the battlefield so far.
अब मेरे पे 10,000 होते तो मैं इधर
No,
स्ट्रीम थोड़ा ना
we
करता भाई।
expected a bit more, but
कोई स्ट्रीम तो ना करता बैठ के।
to ramp up maybe game 3 and 4 onwards, right? This is the team that needs some time to
अबे
settle down.
ट्विस्टेड भी पे है।
The good thing in this game is the fact that two of the biggest strongholds are
अबे
reported
जाना भाई, लाउड को मारना ब्रो।
with BRU. Both of them are not not in the lobby, which means that there's a lot of real estate freed up for everyone else. The
ट्रोल
game
यार।
slow down temporarily until maybe the 11th minute mark, and until then, we're gonna see stragglers being picked off left and right, and then brought back by the vending
गया,
machine.
बन्नी भी गया।
It's gonna be some free points for the teams who manage to find these eliminations.
But he tried his best there to get to the vending machine, but unfortunately, the Valiant Dash used against him. Not really to disable any of his defenses, but just to cut the distance down. And X-Force, he's finding Jack as well. And now SHUL left with one final survivor. Can India find a way to get back into this matchup through this squad? And Team Apex Gaming, on the other hand, started off really hot up against Buriram, but they
चलो
managed to
रिवाइव
piece
तो हो
it
ही
together
जाएंगे,
well.
रिकॉल तो हो ही
Now
जाएंगे।
finding the Brazilians. Loud
कहाँ
looking
लेके
for
जाओगी
the
इतने
kill.
पैसे?
Up into the top floor.
थोड़ा दे दो
Diamond
इधर।
pushed down by the M590. And that starts off a big one.
पैसे ही तो नहीं है ना
MIBR
भाई
with
मेरे पास।
advantage because that's the player that
पैसा
decided to
होता
stay
तो
in
अलग ही
position.
बात होता ना भाई इधर।
Brazilian squad. Cypher traded out. Deal with the shot from afar with the M82B.
अरे ये क्या चल क्या रहा है भाई?
Mantle Loud with the
लाउड गई भाई।
Great execution from
अब
AGL.
अकेला ट्विस्टेड माइंड्स और ये
Nice comeback from Loud, who
क्या नाम है
was
भाई,
right
एजीएल।
there. The trap absolutely caught out. Not
ये
really
दो ही
sure
टीम है अब।
but Saifa with
ट्विस्टेड दो बाहर है।
There was supposed to be the M79
ओ भाई,
from that lower
ये क्या है
position,
ब्रो?
and then of course those grenades to take out the players from the front lines. But unfortunately, it didn't
चलो
work. They get the
नूर ने ट्रोल को भी कर दिया रिकॉल।
spot with the M590.
चलो भाई,
Beautifully
अपने
placed
चारों बंदे
at
यहाँ पे।
that moment. But now Twisted Minds up against
ट्विस्टेड पुश्ड
both of these
इवोस।
teams know each other very well from the Southeast Asian region.
अबे ये क्या है?
It is EVOS right now leading with the eliminations as well as the utilities,
अपन
trying to find
12th में
ways
11 पॉइंट्स के
to
साथ,
defend them.
कम एलिमिनेशन पॉइंट्स की वजह से।
Long position that's probably, I think, Exposi trying to get into spot to see if he can flank around. AGAL watching this battle from afar as well. If Dew finds aim god, this is going to be deadly.
Yeah, we can say the same for if Russia gets a clear shot. Diamond's already tagged out.
Oh,
You have
Fluxo.
Fluxo on the high ground too, so Twisted Minds not really comfortable staying out in the open at foundation. They need to
yeah.
find some cover here, but with Evo's pushing in, they gotta pick a poison.
Yeah, you gotta pick your poison, man.
रशिया इधर आ गया है। रशिया इधर आ चुका है।
Chance you do not find the antidote for either one of them. More stealth fights used by Russia. He gets a SHUL, who have had a full squad recovery, looking for the next zone. Can he stay a ninja? Nah, they've spotted him already, and Apex is gonna get tagged up. Probably this is the end for EVOS here.
Yeah, it's either them or it's either SAUL, AGL that takes that away. Just a free point sitting out in the open. If you are the Indian team, you definitely would want that point as you are sitting at the bottom. As we lose Twisted Minds off screen too, Apex is just trying to. I mean, he did gain an extra placement point for himself because
अबे
he
यार,
like that
एजीएल ले गई बात।
to just 6 more teams.
AGAL as well as Fluxo, the only two other teams that have managed to secure a booyah on Kalahari from this EWC stage. Can they take it all the way? Lion has been fairly quiet after a few mishaps at the very start. Haven't secured a single elimination for themselves. Fluxo, on the other hand,
एफएक्स को आना है, पुश, दे हैव टू पुश
spots out SHUL on the
टुवर्ड्स
right
अस।
position. Jack's getting tagged up by Baros. AGAL like shooting fish in a barrel.
अबे भाई, देख 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 एफएक्स को।
M7 knocks down Troll. He makes sure he gets the confirmation as well. AGAL getting those shots in, making sure they scare the players on the side of Fluxo back, and they're trying to keep Buddy Pinson in.
Yeah, this is a good game for Fluxo and AJL to pull ahead of the curve because some of the Apex partners are already out.
One more.
Cypher, can he get the snipe in? It's Dew again, of course. Never doubt this guy. Bunny is also pinned down behind that glue wall, and it's only a matter of time before AJL finds him. Lion now will join that fight, and maybe that's the distraction that will bail Fluxo out of the situation as they fight against TAG.
Yeah, brilliant recovery by
टैग गई।
instantly jumping out of that monster truck, getting the pickup with the glue walls, and they take Bunny out of the equation as well. Unfortunately,
लायन
they
गई।
will actually claim that point off of them as SHUL Esports makes
अपन
it
फोर्थ
3-2.
एलिमिनेट
They
हुए।
now have the top three, and two out of the three teams
नहीं,
will
फिफ्थ।
definitely
अपन
take
फिफ्थ
out
एलिमिनेट।
the booyah here.
फोर्थ टैग हुई है।
Falcons
जिनेश भाई
with one
क्या?
team that strayed on in. Can they make it out of here?
जितेश
Aim
भाई,
God
अबे ओ मितुल,
is alive and kicking.
शर्म कर ले।
Both of these teams have already performed at Kalahari, and they're looking to pull off their second booyah. Which one will be able to
फिर कुछ
secure it?
बोल दूंगा, फिर स्क्रीनशॉट लेके भेजेगा।
Full squad of AGL together with him, backing him up as he cuts the distance down between their squad as well as Fluxo. But they realize right under the bridge, Fluxo will be dangerous, and they take a quick
फैल्कन
U-turn.
चल
They
रहा
have to deal with Falcons here.
है। 4v4
Okay,
अपन फिफ्थ एलिमिनेट हुए।
finds Falcons first. Jumping
इजी है,
him in, but that's a bad move. First one gets snuffed out of the air. Peanut with a double on fire
ले
from
जा
the
सकती है
Apex,
एजीएल।
and AGAL losing two too early.
This is good for Fluxo. Corello made his rotation too late, and when
भाई
they
देख,
did,
एफएक्सी चिकन, एफएक्सी बूया ले जाएगी।
but now Fluxo completely freed out and might get a advantageous
ले भाई,
position
फैल्कन तो पूरे खा गई एजीएल को।
now, but the blue zone is pushing them
और
back.
ये 4v3 है।
Fluxo were coming at them with full force. Dio
ले
extending
भाई,
the limit with the first one to even the odds out. Fluxo forward, pushes in with the dash in. Pina covering himself and pushes in. Now needs assistance.
अबे
Now finds the trade again. His limit trying to hold Falcons together, but he falls in the hands of
2v3
Pina brought back up.
फाल्कन ले गए भाई।
On fire, providing
बूया है
cover.
फाल्कन का,
Side by side.
लिटरली 4v3 से।
Corner, the pre-fire comes through. Peanut rushes in. MT7 holds his own. MT7 delivers on fire with the trade. Can Bob steal it? The captain of Fluxo can do it on fire.
और फाल्कन के फैन
The
मैं
players
नहीं हूँ भाई
have
फाल्कन
been
के
out
फैन.
here on this map and they're truly dominant. But a well-played game for all three teams that
मैं
squeezed
तो
out
बहस
of
किया
against that
करने
Falcons
वाला भी
team.
नहीं था.
A brilliant play by Falcons. They got locked down by the thrill of battle off of that A124 initially, but it was Spina and his
बोर
airstrike
हो रहा
that
था तो मैं कर
completed
लिया
the
भाई ये
job.
सब.
Well-timed glue wall, circled around it. Didn't quite finish his kill, but it didn't matter. He went in for the pop, an instant pickup to maintain the numbers advantage, and the distraction with the extra player on the side of Falcons more than enough to allow On Fire to pop off towards the very end. A brilliantly executed final circle for Falcons.
This is something the Falcons is very good at. You put them at a disadvantage, they
Hmm. Hmm. लाइक करो यार सब्सक्राइब करो सब सब्सक्राइब. 1 घंटा हो गया भाई साहब इतना लंबा स्ट्रीम आज तक मैंने करा नहीं होगा भाई. अपना फेवरेट गेम देखना अलग चीज है क्यों है ना मिथिल भाई. अपना फेवरेट गेम देखना अलग चीज है. अपन ऐस क्या 8 एलिमिनेट हुआ है भाई 7 ही पॉइंट मिला टोटल अपने को. 7 पॉइंट्स बस मिले. अब मैं फाल्कन का फैन तो नहीं बट टीआरएक्स का फैन हूँ भाई. नींद आ रहा है भाई इसकी आंख निकल गई यार मेरे को. मैं सोच रहा एक और मैच देख कर ही जाऊं. पर गाने सुनो मैं एडिट कर लेता हूँ. ये ऑब्वियसली स्ट्रीम पर दिखा ही नहीं सकता.
Yo, it's Big P money, rude boy, don't forget. Might hop in the stratton with gang, I'm robbing a bank, can't wait on the check. I'm way too connected, everyone blacked out, nobody knows what's
काश
next. Could have been teaching, could
कोई
have
और
been
गेम
next.
खेल
Got
सकता
empty
था.
clips in my head. Got a transition kit and a turbo part, I can put
अभी
anything next.
थोड़ा कुछ ज्यादा ही भाई.
ptyes, they're gonna need that fucking charger. Feel strong when I'm smoking a drink, but just in case I'm carrying
कुछ
on.
ज्यादा ही फिल्टर.
I'm ready to
भाई
roll
कौन
up.
लगाता है ये सब.
Car park. Getaway driver, man like Goofy's raceline hitting them angles. Cops on the radio. Man broke their ankles. Man try rob me, man try chase me. Man will cause some serious vandals. Might be Rami, might be Randy. That's somebody handled. I still get it popping with Molly. I bust my gun from my brethren's girl. Was a kid we were shooting side by side one time and we gave them hell. Come a long way from Oxy runs. Now we're on labels doing it well. Fed still chasing the stratum screaming. Nah, brother, fuck yourself. Blame the economy, I need the money for tuna whips. Ink all over it, dirty cash, collecting bands. I love this shit. Phone up a friend, I'll go to his yard, I'll book a hotel and plug this shit. All in the block, full of projectors. On your next jack movie, love this shit.
Love arrow screen. चलो JMD chat.
Fortunate.
Oh,
It might just happen. TAG, you better win this one out.
this is quite the shift because usually Fluxo prefers to go straight for Mars Electric.
I know, right?
So this either intentional by Fluxo or TAG have something that we don't know. Thankfully, they're not directly on top of each other, so there's some real estate they can both share in the vicinity. But TAG, they've already lost Woven, Shoto and Sahil Jat. Not really looking too healthy. Shoto in the front, but MT7 coming out on top. And Fluxo again off to a good start.
A very callous push there in that situation. Shoto's down. Buchastik as well as Jiu. Shot from afar. Didn't really get to see exactly who was that taking the shots up against them, but it doesn't matter. Katie God's on the way out of this sticky situation. And like a cowboy, he's riding away. No sunset, so I guess it doesn't matter.
In this context, luckily there's no sunset.
Nuh-uh.
There will be an early exit for TAG.
I was waiting for them to come back.
Same, man. I was hoping the same as well, right? And again, that's the concern that I did brought up because I was expecting that the Thai teams, the experienced one, especially those that qualified directly into
अबे FX तो इधर पहले से पहुंच गई.
today, they're gonna come in hot, looking for eliminations to get that big lead, and that's exactly what happened in game one. You know, BRU did that, Twisted Minds did it in game two, Laos scored a booyah. So for the teams from India, this is probably the biggest pressure that they've ever faced. And under all these aggressions from the teams and how fast the lobby has been going, it is going to take a while for them to get used to it, and it better come fast.
Yeah, looking at what Fluxo did here, they're definitely going in for the hunt onto Team Apex Gaming. They managed to take down Katie God, but that's not going to give them an extra advantage because the revival was already completed. The squad is on the way back in. So very intentional play executed to perfection there by the Brazilian Giants. Fluxo getting 4 points off of TAG at the very get-go. Buriram, on the other hand, just 1 point claim so far. They send the UAV out. Can they find more?
Well, TAG got lucky for just a little bit because they actually went to peak, and that's where Buriram usually spends a bit more time hanging around. But because Buriram moved to Bimasakti Strip, TAG actually gets a second chance in this lobby.
Oh, yeah.
Not so lucky, not so sure about Los though, because they're about to run into BRU. Lion beelining towards where the boss is, and that could be some info the Twisted Minds can use.
Falcon 51
They
point.
want to get those revives.
FX 46, Twisted 49,
Side of Twisted Minds.
Agal AGL 47, Loud 42. सबसे ज्यादा क्लोज तो एस के फिल्का नहीं है 49 points.
Shot in. Bass pulls up a good glue wall. He's going to be able to block the shots from Della. Grenade's not going to find him just yet. Bass has got the Drogon in hand. But Joker will RGS him out of the equation. And Troll from up top. SHUL trying to interfere in the situation, but the time turner is going to allow the Lions to pick their buddy up and find that recovery as well. An extra glue wall inside the time turner just in case they break it down. But just no aggression from the side of SHUL just yet with those shots. Limit is going to get tagged up here as well. And it is a battle that I did not expect to see the Thai Giants join. And this is now turning into a three-way fight. And SHUL might be able to get away as Lions now start shooting down the Falcons.
Yeah, SSUL is the team that has info on both Falcons and Lion, and that's why they instantly backed off and leave Lion to be the Falcon problem instead of themselves. Limit just got picked back up, so Falcons didn't really have much time to pick themselves into shape. But there's still a trade between Lion and Falcons. Keroro finding Game King. That is the back broken on the Lion side. They no longer have the anchor, and Lion will be forced to split up.
Brilliant play, brilliant counter by Falcons. Although they were in a tight little spot there.
I have no idea literally by.
They can pull away some numbers from that equation. Intentionally or unintentionally help the Indian squad of SHUL survive. And the Lions didn't go in for the pressure since Falcons got a couple.
Oh भाई वो से chasing Twisted भाई.
This time it's EVOS that finds him. And that's about it. What a turnaround. M1917 gets the knock. Can he get the confirmation?
Bro.
Double! Can he get a triple? Locked out by the The flank comes through from the back. Good glue wall. And he gets the elimination. The best, you monster.
Absolutely insane play there. Hunted down by the entirety of Evos and comes out
Oh,
with
man.
a 2-0 head-to-head so far. And the entire game,
One more?
he has been alone. He has been isolated. And finally,
भाई पर इसने क्या मारा है ब्रो
but it did come at a cost for Evos.
इवोस के दो बंदे को भाई
Soft reset.
Good anticipation.
लाउड वर्सेस टैग
Array there off of the BSK. Silejet in the vehicle. A disadvantage up against Strap, who has the woodpecker. Katie got, and now they're all spread out on the battlefield. Twisted Mind's right above on the revive. Don't tell me he's going to drop right in here. That might be the distraction that Team Apex Gaming is going to need. SHUL, on the other hand, up against Falcons. This compound Falcons have got the high ground advantage. Limit, Riptide Rhythm sent out already, so he's on cooldown for the active skills. Jack's going to be spotted out from afar. Pina quickly repositions towards the lower ground. They pulled out the painted refuge off of that Steffi earlier on, but no nades were sent from the side of Falcons. So that could be the active wasted. It's a 2v2. Time Turner used a little prematurely.
Nice.
Pina gets caught out though. That's a big play, and Buddy with the Trogon goes in for the doozy.
यस
And the follow-up put
मजा आया
Pina
डब्ल्यू शेर
esports on the line.
Perfect stuff from Tro with the car 98 and the cluster to set it up as well, completely scattering the front line of Falcons right into the crosshair of Tro. And TAG on the other hand, you wanted the Indian team to step up, AJ. I think they're granting your wish as they were chasing down isolated members as well. And this could put them in a good spot and give them more games in this finals. With Falcons removed, now it is Twisted Minds and Fluxo's chance to get ahead.
Bharat Mata ki Jai. That's the way, baby. But of course, it's not enough. They're still towards the bottom of the leaderboard. If they can climb up consistently, maybe get into the final circle, they stand a good chance. Man, the Bass is just having an unlucky run here in this Bermuda lobby. Tagged up again. Can he pull off a superstar play? This time it's Katie God with the M1917. The double revolvers up against the Bass, who does have the SMG in hand. The Bison, deadly. Kenny God needs a sharp shot here. The Bass quickly finding the recovery off of the Superman and the backup from afar. Unfortunate. Exposi brought right back in here. Twisted Minds continuously on the revives now. Shoto needs to turn tails and get the heck out of there, because you've got two players on the side of Twisted Minds with a high ground advantage, and Diamond has the VSK. That's it. He tries to get away. Diamond, are you going to miss all of those shots? Shoto,
One more.
some luck is keeping him alive.
ब्रो
Finally,
मिस्ड 5 शॉट
took too long for Diamond, but finally sorted that out.
Longer than they needed. Exposing, he is running all the way from peak to join his teammates.
ट्विस्टेड आ गई ऊपर हाँ ट्विस्टेड ऊपर आ गई
Up, but this vending machine is so far away and Mill. I think that's where he's heading. We saw that Dinoculus being used earlier on, but it also could be from AJL to make sure that there's no team coming in from the eastern side.
Yeah.
SAUL have been duking it off with BRU for quite some time. Let's see if Bunny can come out on top. The blue wall all go down at the same time. Is Bunny against the captain and Jonah Besson.
Man, I mean, Jonah's a monster always, but in that situation, he was definitely outnumbered. The rest of the players from the side of Buriram is having the crosshairs on him from afar. Moshi spotting out Jack as well, but Jack, with the Valiant Dash, will be able to put a little bit of a distance between himself as well as the super sniper of Buriram. But the rest of the SHUL players are not out of the woods just yet. Spotted out by Buriram, Jonah, as well as Get High XL out in the open. Troll has got the Car 98 and the VSK.
Oh no.
The quick scopes will get him absolutely nothing. Perfect defense off of Buriram. On the opposite end, we've got Loud bumping into Evos.
And he doesn't see Jonah with a stealth
And Lion?
bounce, so that could be dangerous. Evos here. Is it another three-way fight? If it is,
Could even be a four-way Husky.
RRQ joins it. You call it. Up
What?
with the snipe onto BZP. Apex is going to try and capitalize on this, but he's going to be pinned down in this warehouse as well. If Lion pushes this, it is going to be bad news for Evos.
Yeah, good recovery for Loud here. Just quickly going on to the troll, making sure RRQ does not get those easy shots. And assisted by Evos from down the bottom as well, who lay out all of those glue wall melters. They call out the painted refuge from...
चलो ट्रोल लिया जोइना को
will be tossed up onto the roof. So that's a brilliant defense here by Loud. That ice grenade's not going to do anything to them. Dragon freeze.
नाइस वन नूर
But the painted refuge used,
ले ले
they all get tagged up by the Moko. Evos knows exactly where they are. All thanks to the lightning zone as well. And Loud has got nowhere to go.
They're actually trapped on this roof. But the good news is that it is right in the center of the circle, so they still have some time to plan their escape route if needed, or at least just hold here and
Oh,
wait for the other teams to take
एक
themselves out.
सेकंड में
one more.
Apex under pressure, trap, clear vision of him. BRU crippled, unfortunately, as they actually lost the fight against SNUL off screen. So Moshi will have to backtrack from where he came from.
The two Indian teams are still alive, so I'm a happy man. Buridam on the other hand, rough round here. Moshi, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Could just see the end here, Nameless. I don't know if he knows.
Sci-Fi should check this.
Flanking around, Cypher
Get him.
spots him. Moshi is not going to survive this one. Buridam taken out. Their banner burned out of the skies. Fantastic start. Just no great follow-up from your three-time world champs.
0 placement points again, AJ. Another early exit. Twisted Mind challenging TAG and Exposy. I mean, so far the pass has been hot and he's continued to be hot. Rushes into the field. They lose 2, but same as TAG, can Woven pull this back. They've already lost their star Shoto. So it all comes down to Woven as the Hyujat to make some magic happen. Gonna try to go on to the other side of the building, out the window. Woven needs some distance to be convenient with his teammates.
Oh man, the guy had no glue walls. He almost got shot in the back. But thanks to his lucky stars, I'm very sure they're aligned for the team perfectly right now.
Looks so.
But luck is about to run out.
so I'll see you tomorrow अगले watch party की stream पे ठीक है thank you very much for joining in bye bye guys take care stay safe stay happy stay smiling stay blessed yeah guys love you and take care bye sorry थोड़ा बीच में आ गया। तो yes मिलता है आप सबको ठीक है